Audiences all across the world have been enthralled with the story of Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey, leaving them wanting more. Following the 2018 release of the film 50 Shades Freed, fans have been anticipating the next installment of this captivating story with great anticipation. The 50 Shades fans are excitedly awaiting the release of a fourth installment despite there being no official confirmation of its existence. Here is everything you need to know about 50 Shades 4. The 50 Shades trilogy by E.L. James serves as the basis of the 50 Shades film series. Every film became an immediate hit. Indeed, it rose to the 8th position in the history of R-rated franchise sales. The most apparent query is whether the release date for the fourth installment of the 50 Shades of Grey film has been announced. Prior to responding, it's imperative to ascertain whether 50 Shades of Grey 4 exists. The first response is in the affirmative. The name of the book is Grey. Nevertheless, it should be mentioned that the plot of the book is the same. The plot is identical to that of 50 Shades of Grey. The only thing that differs is that you learn about Christian's perspective or point of view rather than Anastasia's. The director of 50 Shades of Grey series was Sam Taylor Johnson. Kelly Marcel handled screenplay management. Despite the unfavourable reviews from reviewers, the film became an instant hit at the box office. Despite having a meagre $1 million budget, the first film brought in $571 million at the box office. With a $1.320 billion box office haul, the three films had a budget of around $150 million. As a result, there's a good chance that the Grey 4 movie will be released. Now, let's discuss the release date for the fourth film, 50 Shades of Grey. So, should we expect a 50 Shades 4 for real? The movies and the literature were both successful. Rumours regarding the release date of the fourth 50 Shades of Grey film have surfaced. Nevertheless, we regret to notify you that the release date for the fourth installment of 50 Shades of Grey has not been officially announced. We also need to take into account the fact that there's no fresh plot in the fourth book. Its plot is identical to that of the trilogy's first novel. There is little likelihood that the release date for the 50 Shades of Grey movie will be revealed in the absence of a new plot. We anticipate that the plot of the fourth 50 Shades of Grey film will be followed if an announcement regarding its release date is made. As a result, we must comprehend the plot of the book in order to comprehend the movie's plot. Grey, the protagonist of the book, enjoys having complete control over every element of her life. Before Anastasia enters his life, he's domineering and leading a meaningless existence. She can't contain her feelings when he first sees her. The ability to see her own hurting heart is what sets Anna apart. Additionally, we may find out more about Grey's early years and develop a deeper understanding of his persona. The plot is the same as it was in the first book, as was previously mentioned, but the viewpoint is fresh. The official release date of the trailer for 50 Shades of Grey 4, Revenge, is unknown. As of this writing, the existence of a new 50 Shades film in production has not even been officially confirmed. It's very unlikely that a trailer will be published anytime soon. There hasn't been any official news on a new film being created, but given how successful the movies were and how ardent the fandom is still, it's feasible that they'll be revived at some time. Although the specific plot of 50 Shades of Grey 4 is yet unknown, there are a few possible paths the narrative could go. It's possible that the movie would focus on the couple's post-marriage lives, examining how their bond has changed and the difficulties that they've encountered. Another option is that the movie would adapt the book Grey, which offers a more in-depth examination of the relationship from Christian's point of view. Anastasia and Christian in 50 Shades Freed negotiate the difficulties of married life while dealing with both internal and external obstacles. Christian tries to get over his past traumas while Anastasia struggles with a newfound wealth and social prestige. Their love remains strong, and they promise to work towards a future together in spite of these challenges. So, what do you expect from the upcoming series? 5 days before Valentine's Day on February the 14th, 2018, the third installment of the trilogy debuted in theatres. 110 minutes is the running time, which is 8 minutes less than 50 Shades Darker and 19 minutes less than 50 Shades of Grey. In 50 Shades Darker, Anastasia Steele accepted Christian Grey's proposal. In the subsequent installment, she struggles to adapt to married life, the affluent lifestyle that accompanies it, and her dominating new spouse. The couple soon encounters ghosts from Christian's past, though as women from his life before Anna pose a danger to their happy ending before it's even officially started. After her attention-grabbing cameo in 50 Shades of Grey, Rita Ora will play his sister Mia, Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan will return as Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey respectively. The new cast members are Eric Johnson from Smallville, who plays one of Anna's co-workers, who starts pursuing her romantically, much to Christian's dismay. Bella Heathcote, who plays one of Christian's former submissives, and Tyler Hoechlin from Teen Wolf, who plays Anastasia's former classmate, who she signs as an editor at Christian's publishing company. The Hannibal actor Hugh Dancy will make his debut as psychiatrist Dr. John Flynn, while 7 Pounds actress Robin Lee will make a debut as vice president and second-in-command to Christian Grey at Grey Enterprises. Kim Basinger will play Elena Lincoln, also known as Mrs. Robinson, a significant figure in Christian's past. Faye Masterson also appears in 50 Shades Freed as Gail Jones, the lifelong chef and housekeeper for Christian. So did you all watch this Freed? There isn't yet a platform where 50 Shades of Grey 4 can be seen due to the lack of formal confirmation. On the other hand, viewers may re-watch the original trilogy on a number of streaming services, such as Netflix, Hulu and Amazon Prime Video. 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker, and 50 Shades Freed. Are you excited for the new series? The reappearance of a sinister person from Christian and Anastasia's past threatens their newly found marital bliss in the last chapter of the trilogy. 50 Shades Freed. 50 Shades Freed was criticised by critics more severely than its predecessors, despite the fact that it opened with the typical sultry moments that guaranteed to make viewers butt out of their chairs. The writing was utterly ridiculous, and Christian Grey's character truly turned into a monster when he used his relationship with Anastasia as a tool for retaliation, further infuriating the BDSM community. Despite being yet another huge financial success, 50 Shades Freed thankfully brought the franchise to an end. Even if the past movies weren't perfect, director Sam Taylor Johnson's use of cinematography improved the weak storyline, and The Weeknd was nominated for an Oscar for his original song Earned It. In contrast to the films that came after it, 50 Shades of Grey moves at a faster clip, never gets boring, and its characters are a little more complex than they were in the previous entries. Audiences flocked to the theatres in droves for all 3 of the 50 Shades movies because in the end, the sexy themes from the books were retained. The 50 Shades of Grey series has enthralled viewers all around the world and profoundly impacted popular culture. The characters' lasting popularity and the unfinished nature of some plotlines implied that a 4th installment of the franchise may be in the works. Even though the franchise's future is still unknown, the legacy of Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele will surely inspire and captivate viewers for years to come. Whether or not 50 Shades of Grey 4 is produced, what do you think about these updates? Share your thoughts in the comments section. If you want to know more about the movie updates, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to not miss out on any videos and to get notifications on time. Don't hesitate to give suggestions for our videos. Catch you next time.